In 1962, the world came within hours of nuclear war. Soviet missiles had been discovered in Cuba. American generals were screaming for an immediate strike. The room was full of the most powerful men in the United States, and almost every one of them was panicking. Voices raised, fists on the table, demanding action now. One man sat almost completely still. He spoke quietly. He asked slow questions. While everyone around him burned with urgency, he refused to be rushed. For 13 days, that calm held the line against a room full of men who wanted to start a war. That man was John F. Kennedy. And his refusal to react, his deliberate, almost unnatural calm, is one of the reasons you're alive to watch this video. Here is something almost nobody understands about power. The most dangerous person in any room is almost never the loudest. It's the one who stays calm when everyone expects them to break. Calm is not the absence of power. Calm is the highest form of it. And by the end of this video, you'll understand exactly why, and how to recognize it, in others and in yourself. Start with the thing happening in your brain that you don't notice. When you meet someone, your nervous system is constantly asking one question: is this person in control? You read it in milliseconds. Their breathing, their pace, whether their eyes dart or hold steady. A person who stays calm under pressure sends one unconscious signal: I have seen worse. I am not threatened by this. And your brain draws an immediate conclusion. This person has power I cannot see. This is why the calm person dominates without saying much. Panic is loud because it's begging the situation to change. Calm is quiet because it has already accepted the situation and is now controlling it. Watch any great negotiator, any feared leader, any dangerous strategist in history. The pattern is identical. While others escalate, they slow down. While others raise their voice, they lower theirs. The slower they move, the more powerful they appear, because only someone in control can afford to move slowly. The agitated person reacts to the world. The calm person makes the world react to them. But here's where it gets unsettling. This calm isn't always natural. In the most powerful people, it's manufactured, a deliberate weapon they learn to build. And the way they build it is the opposite of what you'd expect. The core of dangerous calm is one skill: non-reaction. Most people are controlled by whoever can provoke them. Insult them, rush them, scare them, and they react instantly. And the moment you react, you've handed control to the person who pushed the button. The calm operator understood this centuries ago. There is an old principle of power. He who angers you, controls you. The person who can make you lose composure has just proven they have more power than you do. Look at how the most strategic figures in history operated. When provoked in negotiations, they would pause, a long, deliberate silence, before responding. That silence does two things. It signals total control, and it forces the other person to fill the void, often revealing more than they intended. The Roman Emperor Marcus Aurelius wrote an entire private journal training himself in exactly this: to remain unmoved by insult, unmoved by provocation, because he understood that the man who cannot be provoked cannot be controlled. Non-reaction is not passivity. It's the opposite. It's the act of refusal to surrender your power to someone else's behavior. Every time you don't react, you keep control. Every time you do, you give it away. Now add the second layer: strategic silence. Most people are terrified of silence. In conversation, in conflict, in negotiation. The moment a pause appears, they rush to fill it. And in that rush, they concede, they over-explain, they reveal. The dangerously calm person does the opposite. They let the silence sit. They become comfortable in the exact moment everyone else becomes anxious. This is why a calm person can dominate a meeting without raising their voice once. They ask a hard question, and then they wait. They say less than necessary, and let the weight of what they didn't say do the work. The less they explain, the more powerful and mysterious they appear. There's a deep psychological reason this works. Humans interpret confidence as competence. The person who feels no need to justify themselves is read by everyone else as the person who doesn't have to. Over-explaining signals insecurity. Calm silence signals authority. The loudest person is performing power. The calm, silent one simply has it. So calm reads as power. Non-reaction protects it, and silence amplifies it. But there's a final layer, the one that separates someone who merely seems calm from someone who is genuinely dangerous. And it's the part you can actually train. Here is the uncomfortable truth. Dangerous calm is almost never a personality trait. It's a built skill. And it's built through one thing: exposure. The reason a veteran stays calm in a crisis isn't that they feel no fear. It's that they've been in the situation so many times the fear no longer hijacks them. Calm is what's left after you've survived the thing that used to make you panic. This is why the most composed people often have the hardest pasts. They were forced, over and over, to function while afraid, until composure became their default. But you don't need trauma to build it. You build it the same way deliberately. First, control the body. Calm starts physical. Slow your breathing. Slow your movements. Lower your voice. The mind follows the body. You cannot panic with a slow heartbeat and steady breath. Second, create a gap. Between what happens and how you respond, insert a pause. One breath. That gap is where all your power lives. The provoked react inside the gap. The powerful think inside it. Third, practice the small moments. The calm that holds during a crisis is built during minor irritations. Every time you don't react to something small, you're training the muscle you'll need for something large. Calm isn't something you're born with. It's something you build, one refusal to react at a time. Now the part that matters most. This knowledge cuts both ways. Understanding dangerous calm isn't just about projecting power, it's about recognizing it and protecting yourself from those who weaponize it. When you meet someone whose calm feels designed, too controlled, too deliberate, using your reactions against you, you're now able to see the move instead of falling for it. The best defense against manipulation is simply naming it as it happens. But used on yourself, ethically, this is one of the most valuable skills a person can own. Not to intimidate, not to manipulate, but to stop being controlled by every provocation, every insult, every attempt to rush you. To become the person who keeps their head when everyone else loses theirs. Kennedy's calm in 1962 wasn't a trick to dominate a room. It was the discipline that stopped a war. That's the real power of dangerous calm. Not that it makes you threatening, but that it makes you unshakable. The world is loud. It's run by people pretending to be powerful by being the loudest in the room. The quiet ones, the genuinely calm ones, are the ones actually in control. The loudest person in the room is asking for control. The calmest person already has it. Now you know which one to become.